So I just pulled up to good old Goodwill. I've been decorating for Christmas and I'm on the hunt for Christmas things specifically. So I'm gonna go in here and see if I can find a couple of things to finish up that part of my decorating. I'm gonna check this room first, and y'all are not going to believe what I'm doing for my, oh, for my Christmas decor. What do we have here? Oh my goodness, is that not beautiful? Oh, I don't like that thing down there at the bottom. But anyway, yes, my Christmas decor is so much different color-wise than what y'all would expect. And what do we got going on back here? This rug. Hold on, y'all. Oh, it's all wrapped up. They look brand new though. Okay, hold on, I must investigate. Okay, this rug looks really nice, but I wonder how much it is. This one right here is only $29, and it's got, I don't like that you can't see, so I'm gonna take a minute to try and see what this pattern looks like. Wait, do they have a picture of it? Oh, it's $100. I know that's probably a good deal, but I'm not paying that at Goodwill. Sorry. So this one's only $29, and it's brand new. Like, how do you see what color it is? Okay, so after not having very much luck in there, I'm just going to turn the corner here and take a peek at some of these linens. I am just looking for different little things to scatter in my decor to kind of bring in the colors that I'm using. I'll come across a towel here in just a minute that I thought might work for the bathroom. It had a beautiful little gold Christmas tree on it. Yeah, right here. And I thought it was so pretty, but I ended up putting this back when I did a buggy check at the end because they wanted almost, I think they actually did want $4 for this little towel, and I just felt like that was way too high. I did want to let y'all know while I'm finishing up here looking through the linens that I do have an amazing vintage thrift haul for you. I'm going to share that here in just a little bit. It is so good, and I'm actually going to show you how I am using every piece that I picked up today. But since I really couldn't find anything else that I wanted in the linens, I spotted that they just rolled a cart out. So of course I'm going to check that over, and then we're going to hit up the shelves and look at all of the Christmassy things. And then of course we're going to go to the dishes and all of the other aisles and see if there's anything that I can find to put in my Christmas 2025 decor. I spotted this wooden Lazy Susan that is originally from Target, and man, what a good deal this is at Goodwill. The reason that I did not pick that up is because I haven't even shown it to y'all yet, but I did just pick up something very similar to that on another thrifting trip to Goodwill. And then I came across these little glass creamers, they look like. I thought that these were super adorable and would look so cute with some little Christmas bells or something on them and a little tiered tray. We're going to move along and just look at some more decor here and see what we can come across. I thought this Thomas Kincaid Christmas clock would have been beautiful to put up somewhere for the holidays, and you could have kept this up all the way through the winter. I just love decorating with intentional little pieces like this as well. But when I turned this over, I actually don't show it on camera, but on the back there is no battery cover. It looked really corroded, so I was just really afraid if I got it home it wasn't going to work. So I did leave that behind. But also don't forget to check the end caps. There is also a lot of Christmas things in little bags, and I wanted to share with y'all this whole box of Christmas mugs. I thought that they were so cute, but I could not find a price on them anywhere. You can see me trying to find it. It was probably on the bottom, but being one-handed, I really couldn't get a lot of stuff out of my way in time to do it. It was kind of busy on this day. And then I came across this box from JCPenney's, y'all, and I thought that this was such a unique piece. I was actually looking at this piece because I thought, oh, that would be so cute. I could spray paint it and put me a little village in my hutch or something like that. And then I quickly realized that this was actually actually candles. This whole little village was candle wax. You see the little candle stem there? What is it called? Wick, the little candle wick there. Yeah, all of this was $10.89, and it was a whole set of candles. I've never seen anything like that, so I wanted to share that with y'all. I thought it was very interesting and just a fun piece to find. I did not purchase it, but I think somebody's going to have a blast with that. Y'all, I'm telling you, the thrift store is just full of Christmas today. It has such good items. Look at this canister. This thing is in perfect condition. That would be awesome to put on your countertop, just to put a Christmas tree in, put it in your hutch for decor, whatever. And then I came across this very dark and moody kind of greenish box that I also thought would be beautiful for Christmas. I just wasn't loving all the fruit that was on it. If it would have just been like the plain color, you know, like checkered looking color, the dark moody color without all of the fruit on it, I probably would have got that, but I decided to leave it. And then because I am doing a bunch of like darker moody colors like this for Christmas, I thought this might fit into my decor where I could put a tree in it. Y'all would put a Christmas tree in anything, but I decided that it just looked too, I don't know, almost reddish maroonish, so I decided to leave that behind. I thought it was a pretty good deal because that was a huge piece. So these little candle holders here are actually brass. I just thrifted one several months ago to put in my bathroom makeover and hold Q-tips. I'll put a picture here. It's so tragic that somebody painted these. But anyway, yes, I almost got these because I thought maybe I could strip that paint off. And then I thought, when do you have time to do that? Just leave them here for somebody else to deal with. So that's what I did. Also, while you are out thrifting for your home decor to decorate with, also think about thrifting for gifts. This little glass container here was pretty heavy duty. It felt really quality. You could make a little candle in that. You could put some candies in that, put it in some cellophane paper, wrap it up with a ribbon and gift it. And the presentation of that is so pretty. If you would like me to make another video on how I make candles in little dishes like that, just let me know down in the comment section. I'd be happy to make another one of those. We're going to take a minute here just to scan all of the pillows. I'm going to look through some of the dishes, and I am also on the hunt for a couple different lamps. I am ready to change out some of these very tall and modern lamps that I bought probably 5 or 6 years ago in and throughout my house. Some of y'all made a very good recommendation on the little cabinet on the big cabinet that I made over at the end of my haul that I should switch that lamp out, and I am definitely on the hunt for a lamp to do that. So just be patient with me. I'll get that switched out. I do believe that every one of y'all were right on that. It definitely needs a smaller lamp. So hopefully we'll come across one either today or in the future at the thrift store. I came so close to purchasing this piece. I actually do carry it around in my buggy until I get up to the checkout counter, and then I impulsively decide that I really don't have the time to fix this. It's kind of messed up there. If you can see, it has like a big gap in the bottom, but I was thinking that this piece would make the cutest little butter pat display if I took the time to like really make it over. If all I had to do was just paint it, I probably would have grabbed it, but you can clearly tell down there on the bottom that it has this gapped piece that looks like it needs another board or something to fill that in, and I just did not want to take on that project right now with Christmas and all coming up. oh my goodness, at all of the beautiful white dishes that I am finding today. So this is a Pfaltzgraff dish, and it was in perfect condition. So I don't understand that sticker that was apparently from somewhere else. And honestly, why did Goodwill price this up so much more than the price tag that was on it? I do not know. But anyway, I thought it was a gorgeous piece, and I couldn't find a flaw with it. So I don't really know why the tag on the inside said as is. But yeah, that's gorgeous, and I could just envision that on somebody's hut. Okay, I thought that I was about to get so lucky with this lamp, but I did not like the shade at all. I probably could have done something to it, gave it a little makeover, what have you. But again, I just don't have the time to be doing a ton of makeovers. I have several in my shed that need work right now. So I thought, well, let me switch it over with this shade here. But no, they had this shade individually priced, which I get it. It didn't have a lamp to go with it. And they really don't want you switching out the lamp shades and the price tags and all that kind of stuff that can get you in big trouble. So I just decided to leave the whole get up there and just look for one on another day. I also picked up this little ceramic piece here. I thought maybe I could spray paint this. This would be so cute in my decor, but it looked like it had a big chip off the top. And right when I was looking at that, the girl come rolling behind me with another cart. So y'all know that I had to put down what I was working on and make a mad dash over here to see what was on this cart that I just could not live without. So it is the next day. I'm back home, obviously, and I cannot wait to share with y'all what I got because there are some adorable, perfect pieces in here, and I'm going to show you how I am using every one of these pieces in today's video that I purchased. The first thing, oh, I'm so excited. Okay, let me just start with this, and I got this to use in my Christmas decor. Actually, 2 or 3 of them I got to use in my Christmas decor, and the other ones are just I'm gonna leave them out all year long. So the first thing that I got was this little stack of star tins, little molds. I'm not really sure. They were only $1.69 for the stack, and I think that these are going to be so cute, styled for Christmas. I wanted to take the rubber band off and show y'all the back, what it says on the back real quick. I have not researched this or anything, but I will. I'll put on the screen if I can find any information. On the back of these, it says Twinkle. Do you know anything about this? I'll try to research it for y'all and put it on the screen, but every one of them on the back says that, and well, that one doesn't. But all of the other ones, yeah, see, most all of them do, except for that one. That's kind of weird. Well, there's a couple that don't have it on there, but either or, it doesn't matter. I'm going to use them in my decor stacked like this. I can envision like some little bells, just leaving them stacked like this, maybe with some little bells in my hutch. It gives that little touch of metal that I love, and just, y'all know it, that old country look that I really, really love. And the price was unbeatable. $1.69 for the whole stack was definitely a steal. This next piece, I don't know if it's good either. I'm going to research it, but I have somewhere in mind for this, and I loved the colors of this, and I thought it just looked so cottagey and so cute, and I can't wait to share with y'all how I'm going to use this. You will see it in this video, but it's just this piece right here. Isn't this beautiful? I did not have my glasses on in the store, but it did have this little sticker right here. And from what I could make out on that sticker, it said something about Japan. So I was like, okay, I think it's good. It was $3.69, and I didn't even mind paying that just because I love how it looks. Like, look at it up against my white cabinets. It's going in a bathroom and it is going to be perfect. So I knew by looking at it that it was probably some kind of wall pocket, but there's nowhere to like hang it on a wall. So I don't know why it would be called a wall pocket. I mean, unless it used to have one, I'm not really sure. You can tell it's got some drip here, and that looks like a manufactured thing, but look along the edge there on the bottom. Isn't that just beautiful? And the colors, look at the green. Absolutely love this, and I think it's going to fit my decor style so beautifully. Okay, now these, I don't know what they are. We are going to take the tag off. Somebody tried to take the tag off. You can see right here. But you know how sometimes when you try to take the tag off, and I do that sometimes, if the tag will come off easy and not mess up, I will pull it off and look on the bottom. But if it starts doing like this, you know, where it starts doing that, I won't take the sticker completely off because I don't want to do that. But these looked like Longaberger. So if you know anything about Longaberger, they have this design, and that's what these look like. I don't know if that's what these are or not, but see that design there on the top? Sorry about the lighting. They look like Longaberger coffee mugs to me. They fit all of my recommendations for a coffee mug that I'm actually going to drink out of. They're perfect size. They feel great in my hand. Not too big, not too little, just the perfect coffee mug. And what I loved even more is that there was a set of 2. Very rarely do you find a set of 2 or 4 even. So if I can find coffee mugs that I really love and they have 2 of them, I'm going to get both. So what I did is when I brought these home, I already went through my old coffee mugs and I got rid of 2 older mugs so that I could make room for these. And I want to look at the bottom. So now we're about to just wreck shop on the bottom of this coffee cup and see if it says anything about these being Longaberger. That tag won't come off. I may have to come back to these. I don't know what that is. It says made in China too. So this is not I mean, it may be older, but it's not super old. I don't know. Yeah, made in China. But doesn't it look like a Longaberger cup? Okay, I'm going to research this and we'll put on the screen what these actually are. But I've never heard of that. Firenza, F-I-R-E-N-Z-A is what it says. But anyway, I got both of these. They were $1.39 a piece. Obviously, y'all probably already seen the tags. So I'm going to get those cleaned up. And I actually bought those to use and drink out of. So loved those. And it doesn't matter if they're not Longaberger. I still love them. There was no chips or anything like that. And as quick as I go through coffee mugs and like to buy new ones, if I get tired of these, I only paid $1.39 for them, so they'll be moving down the road eventually one day. But for now, I'm going to just really love and enjoy them. What I also love is that they are not a bright white. They are more of a off-white kind of cream color. It looks really white on here, but they're, again, almost like the same colors as my walls, and I love that. Now this is another piece that I just felt like it was something good. Do you know when you're in the thrift store? I mean, if you thrift as much as I do and you love old vintage and antiques, I've really, over the last 4 or 5 years, probably since I've had a YouTube channel, really tried to learn more about certain pieces and sets and things like that. And when I saw this piece, I just really felt like it was something good. However, I wasn't sure if it was or not. Even if it's not, I'm going to use it in my hutch. I think it is just beautiful. And it is this piece right here. I absolutely love this. So I have never seen anything like this. I've never seen one of these, whatever this is. And again, we're going to research it. I'm going to put it over to one side so that if I find anything that I've researched, I can put it on the other side of the screen here for y'all. but this is gorgeous. So it's big. I don't know if it's just like a regular canister. This was $3.69. I did pull that tag off. It doesn't really have anything on the bottom other than this spot right here. And it's like indented into the dish. And I can't really make out what it is. It almost looks like a leaven. If y'all can see that right there, I'm trying to get it angled right where y'all can see what I'm talking about. We're definitely going to look this one up and see what we can come up with. I absolutely love it. It has something over here on the side. I'm not sure. Almost looks like paint peeling or something. I'm going to wash it and see if it will come off, but I don't mind if that's on there anyway. I appreciate how well they had it taped, but I almost can't get the tape here off of the lid to even show y'all. Okay, there it goes. All right, so yeah, they had this one taped down pretty good. Normally I will take the tape off in the store and check, you know, for cracks and chips and all that. Well, this one was taped so well that I just took a chance on it, and look how clean it is on the inside. Again, there's no chips or cracks on it. Thank goodness, because I just kind of took a chance on this one. But if you can, always make sure if it has, you know, a little knob or something sticking up like this, make sure it's not been cracked and glued back on. I mean, sometimes people don't care if it's just being used for decor, but always check for that. And then normally I like to take the tape off, like I said, and feel for cracks and chips, but this one was taped so good, I could not. Another tip is to always check like your handles. You know, if you care about the cracks and stuff, that's another good spot you can look to make sure it hasn't been broke and glued back on. This honestly looks like paint. It's not cracked because it like chips off. So I don't know if that was like accidental or what, but I can't really tell that it was like cracked or broke right there. I don't know. We're going to get it cleaned up and decide on that later. More piece to show y'all, and this is what was on that cart that rolled out there kind of towards the end, and I just snatched it right up because I know that I will layer with this and use it somewhere. And it's just, I don't even know, like it's not a cutting board, and I don't think it's technically a dough bowl because it's not really deep enough. But yeah, it was just this piece right here, and I love the wood tone color on this. Like I said, I think this will be so pretty styled with just a candle sitting on it, or I actually have a place in mind on my kitchen table. I have been decorating for Christmas and moving a ton of things around, but all of these pieces I'm going to be able to show you how and where I'm using them. Only $2.69. I thought that was an amazing deal. It's not marked or anything on the bottom. Or not that I know of, because I got the sticker right there, but we'll find out. But yeah, just this little wooden piece here. I will pick things up like this all day long because I am always looking for like wooden pieces and trays and wooden cutting boards to use underneath stuff. So this was an amazing find right here. So it felt really good to be back in a Goodwill today. It's been quite a while since I've been thrifting in a Goodwill, and I found some beautiful vintage treasures. Let me know what was your favorite piece. Also, if you love to go thrifting and see how someone uses those thrifted pieces in their home, be sure and subscribe and put the notification bell to all, because I do post 2 to 3 times a week right now. But y'all, we hope that you have a wonderful weekend. We love y'all, and I'll see you next week with a brand new video.